Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 6 of this Let's Play RimWorld. This is, of course, The Last of Us. In the last episode, we survived a raid. Well, actually, we kind of got our visitors to fight off the raiders, but we survived it. Tin Jr. is still not dead, still surviving with his snapped spine. And we have welcomed Shin to our ranks. Shin was, of course, the person who fell from the sky, and we nursed them back to health. In the last episode, we also had a very, very good time at harvesting our herbal medicine. We now do have 168 of it sitting there in our storeroom, which is fantastic. And we do still have some more that could be harvested. The other thing was I had stopped the fields being sown again. Basically, we are approaching fall, and I thought basically it wasn't really worth the time. However, it was pointed out to me that if we do have these selected for growing, then our growers will actually get some more growing skill. And that is a pretty good point, and I think I'm going to enable it again, even though I'm fairly sure that the plants will die before they actually come to maturity. But, you know, skill is always a good thing. Okay, so Shin and Gorilla are cooking. That is excellent, because we did eat a bunch of our pemmican, but we are rebuilding our stocks now. Meanwhile, other things are going on. What are we researching right now? We are still getting stone cutting, so actually I want to emphasize research for Bussy. So I'm going to reduce your plant cutting like that. A group of Cheddar Komoro are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Alright, cool. We will be sure to trade with them when they arrive. The other thing that I need to do, actually, thinking about it, is I would quite like to move this bed to here. So it's actually in line with all the other beds. And because we got the new colonist, we only have one prisoner room right now. So I think we could do with expanding the number of rooms that we have available. We did it by 7 before, right? Yeah. Okay, so that one we can't do. Oh, I deleted some of the stockpile there. That was not intended. And then, of course, I go too far. Grr. Okay, so we can probably build 2 houses or 2 buildings here. Or we could start mining into the mountain here and leave these ones outside. Which actually yes, we need to create some prisoner holdings down here. That is what we need to do. So what we are going to do first is we are going to grab the planning tool, and then we're going to start looking at how that will work exactly. I would quite like that to continue down in such a direction. And then basically, no. Then we want another corridor going down this way, then a room there, and then basically a 5x5, I think will probably do. We can have some 5x5s like that, which will be the actual prisoner rooms. We could do by 6x6. Doesn't really matter. We will have to expand our holding outside. Yeah, in fact, yeah, 6x6 is better. No, not that. 6x6 connected like that. Then we'll have these mined out, and we will then build actual walls in between like so, and then we can put our prisoners in those rooms. And the reason for that is that these rooms are here near the stockpile, near the entrance. They can go out and do the stuff that they need to do. Meanwhile, both of our cooks right now are also the negotiators, or the prison wardens. And they spend most of their time cooking, and it takes them a long time to go over here, do their stuff, then come back. While if the prisoners are over here, they just go done their bit. And also, whenever stuff needs to be fed to them, we're much closer to the food storage for that. So I think it will be a better location here. Let's set that to be mined out, shall we? Let's mine that out initially, just so that we don't break out of our base until we are actually ready to do so. So we can start getting some walls built here on the outside. just in case like a assault or something occurs. Okay, so these guys have arrived. Hello. Let's send... Who's our main social person right now? 8, 9. But Gorilla still has the passion for it, so I'm still going to use Gorilla to go and speak to them. Hello. Do you have any medicine? Because I did indeed accidentally sell it all previously. Does not really look like it. You do, however, have cloth that I can sell. Go juice we can sell. You have a boatload of herbal medicine, which I'm totally not going to sell. Awful, awful, shoddy. Normal sword we can probably get rid of. Normal, normal, normal. Poor. Shoddy. Shoddy. No, that was normal. Do we want to sell the awful sniper rifle? I'll keep it for now. And then we can also sell basically all of the clothing, I think, except probably for the dusters and warmer clothing. So the jackets, the duster, I'm going to keep. The sell that, sell that. I'm just looking at which items here are worth more. Pigskin pants, no, we can sell that. Iguana skin, we can sell that. We have loads of clothing actually. Oh wait, no, the iguana skin thing was a duster. We want to keep that. Keep the synth thread t-shirt because it's quite good quality. And that's a jacket, parka, duster. So we'll keep the other stuff for when winter actually arrives. I'm going to keep the beer because beer is awesome. Basically everything else we can keep. And then can't sell any of this other stuff. Really not have any medicine for sale. That is disappointing. Oh. Right, you don't have enough money for this. Actually, it's probably the cloth you can't afford. Yes. Like, keeping the cloth is better because it only uses up 1 or 2 tiles, while all these clothes require individually tiles. So I'd rather sell these. Except that's now too many. There we go. Cha-ching! Marvellous. Okay, so that's that done. Yeah, good. Oh, and the other thing I would like to do is just mine through here. These. Cool. Fall has begun. We've got some stuff growing there. Not an awful lot. You guys are sleeping in my common room, which is totally fine. Mordred. No, that's Mordred's bed. I should really have set that. There we go. Sorry, Mord, making you wake up. But you do actually want your own room. How are temperatures outside? 7 degrees. Still about 14 inside. Eventually we will need to get some campfires going. But I don't think it's quite time for that just yet. Actually thinking about it. Do we want to equalize heat between rooms? So if we have one campfire, then we put a vent, and then they'll heat another one, hopefully. So what I'm thinking is we probably want a single wall between these places. So we could extend them out 1 square. So this room's wall would be here, and this one we could add another wall over here, so they're all the same size. And have vents between them like that. Except these two would still be off. Oh no, because we would just go all the way across. So this wall would be here, this wall would be here, this wall would be here, and this wall would be here, same as everyone else. Yeah. Might do that. Meanwhile, how's the food production going? Food production is going pretty well. Gorilla's doing that. Where is Shin? Shin is growing. Okay. Mad animal. Local raccoon's gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. You're actually coming for us? Yes, you are. Alright, Mordred. Let's have you stand by with your LMG, shall we? And Valinoma, because you're our best shot. Come over here. And it's dead. Well, that was easy. Do you want to go and Drag that. As if you had hunted it. So yeah, they should be getting loads of growing skill from doing this. Oh yeah, look at that go up. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Might even hit level 12 by the time this is done. Okay, good tip. Very good tip. What does having extra growing skill actually do? Does it make it faster? I know that you can get new types of plants, like you need a growing skill of at least 8 to do this. Who was the other one? Shin. Growing is 4. Yeah, I think so. Must be faster. Here, look at Matrani go compared to Shin. Much quicker. Much, much, much quicker. Okay, good to know. Ooh, Boomalope, that's a bit of a dangerous thing. Oh no, Boom Rat, even. Those things are dangerous, don't like them. The visitor's gone, the visitors are gone. Right, fight. Meanwhile, why is no mining being done? Probably because it's not emphasized for anyone. Matrani. Matrani's still growing though. Once the growing is done, then Matrani can go down there and focus on mining. And then Shin will be over here as well to work on that. So we keep up our massive pemmican stocks. Yeah, the meat's now starting to rot away, unfortunately, because we only have the one person working on this. We have sufficient everything else. Now, are there any other defenses we can set up? Like, someone did suggest moving some of the rocks. No. You suggested a wall, but I can't shoot through the wall. I know I have Embrasures, but I should really kind of tech lock that behind something. Let's have a look at the research. What can we say we need to actually build the Embrasures? Because we are still Neolithic, like, they don't exist yet. Smithing? Smithing is kind of like your classic medieval tech. So that's probably fair. We need smithing to get Embrasures. So saith I. Cargo pods. Cool. Oh, right in the plant place. Neuranamine. What's that? Oh, that's the base for drugs. Don't really need it. Can we get these hauled away, please? Because you will be slowing up movement into the kitchen. I don't like that. In fact, that slag can be moved as well. It can be later melted down. So what I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to set up a wall, a makeshift wall. So we're going to go zone, we're going to go dumping zone, we're going to go for that way. Something like that. 1, 2, 3 away from the door. 1, 2, 3. What a guess. Just something like that, and then we can use this as kind of a defensive area to shoot out of. Unless we need to retreat into there, which is totally possible. And then with that dumping area, we're going to go storage, clear all. We're only going to allow chunks. And we're going to say that you are preferred. So that they use that before this place, which I don't think is preferred. Nope, it's normal. Okay, good. And then we'll basically build a makeshift area of chunks out of that. And then we'll shift these 3. We'll have these set up to be moved as well. And that one. Some of them are already in. So that's fine. Okay, good. What else is happening? Still cooking. How are these? 2 days, 3 days. Where's the meat supply? 47. Could do with more. Shooting from a long way away. Crikey. And there we go. Those have been moved. Those 2 have not yet. We're just waiting for someone to haul. There it goes. And we're starting to get a bit of a makeshift defense going on there. Marvelous. Right. Is there anything else I can be doing? I mean, at the moment, everything's just kind of ticking along quite nicely. Minor break risk. Who? Gorilla. Why? Moderate amount of pain, cramped environment. Yeah, it's because the kitchen's not very big. Not that much I can or want to do about that, I'm afraid. And it's only when you're in the kitchen. Party! Bussy is throwing a party. Everyone will gain joy and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. That's cool. I like that. That's totally acceptable. And all the plants are once again growing. Good. Colonists. Whoa. Oh, Mordred and Shin are having a shindig. Haha. Having a fight. Attending party, fighting with Shin. Mordred's beating the living crap out of Shin because Shin can't actually fight back. Way to go, Mordred. Fighting the one guy, well actually no, two guys who can't actually fight back. Just a whole load of bruises. Mordred, any wounds? No. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to check is can you guys use grenades? Because you can't shoot and you can't melee. But can you use grenades? I'm going to move you out here. I'm going to have a bit of fun with grenades. No. No violence whatsoever. Alright, go back here. Drop off the grenades. It was worth a try. And gear. Drop. Go and do your thing. Cool. Worth a try. Right, Shin, are you being healed up? You are. Good, good, good. This gives Valnuma a bit more practice with his healing stuff. I guess the party's over. Shin's probably going to be out for a day, maybe two. Shouldn't take him too long to recover. It's mostly just bruises. Except for the cracked left tibia, of course. Hello. More cargo pods. Marble blocks. Marvellous. Shift those as well. And this is now filled up. So we have our little makeshift defense there. Very nice. Very nice. We could do that like outside of this area as well. So like maybe some here, then maybe some here. Also, I should dismantle the building here because the enemy keeps on using that as cover, which I don't like. So we're going to go structure, we're going to go deconstruct, all of that. In fact, I might mine out that little section too, so I could use that as cover as well. I think I'm going to do that. Orders, mind. Just do that. Okay, good. So, stuff is growing. No, Matrani's still harvesting. Eclipse. Don't really care. Eclipse does not affect me in any particular way. We'll put the steel shards over there. Okay, cool. How's Shin doing? Shin's back. Welcome back, Shin. He's still resting. Matrani's cutting that before this. Interesting prioritization. Alright, Mordred's destroying some of that. Okay, that's good. Do we have any plants set for cutting? In fact, do we have any meat to actually cook with? Because both Gorilla and Shin should now be cooking. Mordred, are you going to that? You are. Good. Right. Why are we not cutting anything? I mean, we are set to have 500 in storage at any time. We're down to 200. Which would definitely suggest to me that some more trees need to be cut. Mordred. No, don't clean it. Which would suggest to me that it's not automatically telling the trees to be cut. It needs to be oak or poplar. What's this? Oak. So it should be growing. Oh, I see. They're not 100% grown. That one is. Alright, Matrani's digging this out. Excellent. So now that Matrani's doing that, I think that we will be safe enough to set this up. We could actually have the two rooms just adjacent to each other. I kind of like that idea. Oh, they are already. Never mind. Being stupid. Right, you need to be cut. Ah, so do you. And I would quite like you to be cut. And you two. Oh, I see you can drag with this thing. That's kind of useful. Cool, let's do that. Group of travellers from District of the Crag are passing by. Cool. And the cooking's still going on. We're getting tons of pemmican. Thankfully this stuff lasts like a year, so that'll be good. You literally just walking through. Okay, cool. Oh no, here's another group. I guess they came in two bursts. Fair enough, whatever. We do still have some meats available. They had no traders, by the way. Poison. Oh, for Pete's sake. There is basically nothing I can do about this. Because I can't get the turrets. The turrets were kind of instrumental to defeating it last time. What is it with the poison ships and my settlements? I always seem to get them. Let's set you lot to be hauled away. And then think about how on earth to deal with this. I mean, we can set up some shooting zones, and we can certainly set up some grenades. There goes the eclipse. Poison is spreading rapidly. We'll wait until everyone's awake, and then we will decide how to deal with it. And then Mordred, wakey wakey. Well, actually everyone will need to have their food first, including Mordred, who seems to be sleeping. There we go. Up you get. No lunch, no breakfast. Now you are. Slaver from Tona Troga Combo is approaching. They're a slaver. Or a caravan is approaching. I mean, what I could theoretically do is spring this when we have a group of people going past it. Meaning that we'll have double the firepower to deal with it. So they're leaving. Are you going north or south? South. Thought you might. And Gorilla, can you come and talk to these guys? Let's have a word. See if they have any people that may want to, or they may not want to join us, but anyone that we can get to join us. No, not really. I don't have anything I particularly want to sell you either. I could buy some components because we don't have any. And sell the short bows. I mean, we have more than enough other weaponry. Oh, so much for you being a slaver. Jeez, you have nothing. What do we do about this thing? Oh, the fire is really ripping through. I wasn't expecting it to spread that much. I might wait for some rain or something. I mean, it's still a long way away from my fields. And here's the rain. And there's the fire! Exclamation mark. Where? That won't last long. Okay. That's almost done. Good. Alright. 3 PM. I think we're about ready to think about how on earth to deal with this thing. I'm not sure. I could surround it with chunks like these and use those as cover. Although we want to spread our people out, so we could do like a person here, person here, person here potentially, but that's pretty freaking close. Someone over here. Better yet, over on this side, because then they'd be slowed by that. And then we could use someone or other to lob grenades. Because grenades were what proved to be really, really useful against them last time. I think I'm going to end the episode here and leave it until next episode to see just how things can go horribly, horribly wrong, because they inevitably will. Because freaking going to be fighting mechanoids with Neolithic technology. I hope you join me for that. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comments section below. If you have not done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well, and, you know, do the likey thing. Always appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you will join me next time. I'll see you then. Goodbye.